Hello beautiful, welcome back or welcome. I hope you're having the best day. Before I jump on into all about your next serious, healthy, loving, happy relationship, I do just want to let you guys know that the personal readings will be a bit delayed this month. I am going through a move yet again. So I'll still have personal readings available, but there will just be a bit of a delay, either when I have them available or when they are delivered. So keep that in mind. If you are needing a reading immediately, don't purchase a personal reading this month from me because it's gonna take a while for me to get settled in. It's gonna take a while for me to have everything connected and ready to go for you guys. When I say a while, I literally mean like a week max. So if you can't wait a week, then I'm sorry. So yeah, before I show you the piles, you guys, this is a reminder: tarot is a divination tool. It's intuitive practice. Take what resonates, leave what does not resonate behind. And with that, here's a clip of your piles.
All right, you guys, these are the 4 piles. We have group number 1 with the Aqua Aura Quartz, group 2 with the heart-shaped tiger's eye, group 3 with the Lapidolite, and group number 4 with the clear quartz, allegedly clear quartz. So if you need a moment to meditate on which pile is calling your name, you are free to do that right now. If you want to pick more than one pile, you're welcome to do so. If not, just sit, meditate, figure out which pile you want, and yeah.
You have now picked your pile. Please go ahead and check out my description box with a new timestamp for when your reading shall start. And with that, here we go. Hi group 1, welcome to your guys' reading. We're gonna try to do a speed reading, guys. I want to get as many piles in as I possibly can, so I want to just focus on the main points of your next loving relationship, your next healthy loving relationship. We will start off with the zodiac dice. Like I said in the beginning, if you are looking for a personal reading, I will have those available at some point in the month of August, so keep an eye out for that. Most likely on the days that I'm posting, I'll have some availability. We have Libra and Aries. Hello, Sun, Moon, Rising. We've got Gemini and Sagittarius. Hello, Gemini. Hello, Sagittarius. We have Leo and Aquarius. Hello, Leo. Hello, Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising. If your sign didn't pop up, you guys, that's okay. The dice are extra. It's dessert. There's also zodiac signs that pop up throughout the cards. So I think I want to get a timeline for you guys first. Like, when can you expect to meet this person? Oh, okay. If you picked group 1, 3 months showed up for you guys. Now, let me tell you why that's not necessarily super unrealistic. I do feel like very few people pick pile 1. And I feel like pile 1's energy always tends to feel a bit more optimistic just because so little people pick it. So to me, 3 months makes sense for a pile 1. I want to get one more for you guys on a Saturday. So on a weekend, you guys will be meeting this person, okay? For some of you, it will be within 3 months. I will see if we can pull another timeline or a more expansive timeline for those of you who are not meeting this person in 3 months, but for a lot of you, you'll meet them in 3 months. Can you please get some tarot cards on their next loving relationship for group 1? You know what I would take from that 3 months, you guys? I feel like that's saying soon. Like, this person's on their way. Okay, so what is this relationship going to be like, guys? We have some positive cards here. I like this. I really like this. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. So for a lot of you, this relationship is going to feel like an opportunity to experience love again, or an opportunity to start again, if you will. Ooh, you guys, I have to go ahead and pause this. All right, guys. Okay, so like I was saying, the Ace of Pentacles, it represents a feeling of newness and like, ooh, this is a beautiful opportunity. So this relationship, this connection will feel like a beautiful opportunity to start again, okay? Or to re-experience love. We have the 7 of Pentacles, so there is work required, you guys. What this tells me is that this is not a relationship of convenience. This is a relationship of desire. You two are choosing each other. You are not settling for each other. So although this requires work, requires effort, it's effort that is worth it, okay? The reason I believe this effort is worth it is because we have the Ace of Pentacles, because we have the Ace of Cups, and because we have the 9 of Pentacles along with the Queen of Cups, okay? So with the Ace of Cups, this is talking about something that is going to be extremely emotionally satisfying, you guys, okay? Having a deep, profound connection with another person where our emotions are overflowing. I see this as an individual where it's like, I'm so in love, I can't help but talk about this person. I'm so in love, I can't help but gush about this person. That is the energy of the Ace of Cups, okay? We also have the Nine of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles, you guys, is talking about something that we see as very valuable. So a person who is very valuable, a relationship that's very valuable is coming into your life very soon. Again, because we have that 3 months. The Queen of Cups is also connected to our emotions. It's connected to the energy of intuition as well. So I see this as a very loving, nurturing, tender relationship. There's a lot of water and earth energy here. So hello, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This feels very yin and yang. This feels balanced. One energy is very emotional based, right? Like I'm focusing on emotions. I'm focusing on how can I love this person to the best of my ability? How can I listen? How can I be a better communicator? How can I express my love in a way that is receptive or a way that this person can digest? And the other energy is very grounded and calm. How can I be strong for this person? How can I lay a solid foundation for this relationship? So I do think this is a really healthy combination that I'm seeing here. Okay, let's get a little bit into how you two are meeting each other. How are they meeting? We've got relocation. So in order for us to be together, one of us will have to relocate. This relocation, you guys, could have already occurred, okay? I don't want to make it sound like you two are currently living in different locations, because that may not be the case, but I would see this as an individual, either you or them, who have moved to a new location from which they were raised in, okay? We also have mastery. At this phase of my life, I'm focused on honing my craft and refining my skills that will help me fulfill my purpose. So for a lot of you who are picking pile 1, this is representing your next healthy, happy relationship, being with an individual who is a professional, being with an individual who has taken the time, energy, and effort to become a master at whatever skill they are wanting to, again, master, okay? So this is going to be someone who maybe you're meeting while you are taking some type of university class, somebody who you are meeting who, again, would hold the title of like a professional. Okay. Group number 1's next loving relationship. You have a child here. I do feel, again, for some of you, yes, this could be representing like having a child with this person, wanting to build a family with this person. However, I feel like for a lot of you who picked this pile, this is more so representing your outlook on this relationship. Like, I see you as this fresh start. When I say I see you, I mean like the person that you are entering into this relationship with. It feels like they're almost giving you a little bit of your innocence back when it comes to love and relationships. Like they are restoring your view of like, oh no, like you do get to just be happy and silly and carefree with this person. It feels a lot more, it feels healing and it feels lighthearted. Like the love that you get to experience with this person is very similar to falling in love for the first time. We have the fox here. So this is talking about being very clever, making strategic moves. I also do see this as a person who perhaps does not reveal themselves too quickly. So I do believe that this is not necessarily a hot and fast type of relationship. This is a relationship that does build over time. Oof. Especially because we have the book here, which this is talking about learning. So for some of you, this person could start off as a friend, or this person could start off as an acquaintance. It may take a while for this to turn romantic, or it may take a while for you guys to feel comfortable approaching each other in a romantic way. This again goes back to this person taking their studies very seriously, taking the process of becoming a professional very seriously, okay? Okay. Group number 1's next healthy, happy relationship. You guys may be receiving synchronicities. I'm always so hesitant to talk about this, you guys, because I know that there are people who are unwell, who gravitate to this type of content, and it does make me nervous because I don't want to contribute to anybody harming themselves mentally. I believe in seeking professional help if you are in a crisis, if you are in any type of psychosis or anything like that. I believe in seeking professional help. I just want to say that. But prophecy, hint, guidance, oracle, reveal, symbolize. Seeing symbols, repeating numbers, having dreams. I do believe that these are things that occur when we are very in tune with the energy around us, when we're very in tune with the universe. However, you guys, I don't want you to hyper focus on this because I do think that there runs a risk of falling down a rabbit hole that is difficult to get out of. So yes, you may be receiving dreams. Yes, you may be seeing a lot of repeating numbers around the time that this person's coming into your life, but please do not allow that to derail your life, okay? We have the Prince here, and this is protection, kindness, and undertake. So your partner is kind, they're protective of you. I do think this person also has this desire to like, not expand your life, but they want to contribute something positive. And then we have eager, immediate action. Again, to me, this is symbolizing the fact that this person has a desire to come into your life very quickly. Can I have a message? Okay. So the first one we have here is rejection. It says this rejection is actually divine protection. So you guys could be getting rejected prior to meeting this person, okay? You guys could be in a situationship or in some type of entanglement where you're dealing with somebody who is rejecting you. Or who's pushing you away, who's leaving you on red, who's ghosting you. And you may feel like, why me? Like, why am I being left on red? Why am I being ghosted? This to me is representing an energy of like, you are experiencing this rejection because there's something better for you. You just need to hold on. You just need to wait a little bit longer, okay? So rejection is divine protection. We also have go slow, take time to get to know each other. So this is what I said, guys. I do believe that this is going to be a process of actually falling in love with this person, not meeting them and being like, oh my God, I want to rip your clothes off, and then falling in love with them. Although, like, again, if that's what you want to do, valid, like, do you live your life. But this feels more so like two individuals who are shy and nervous and like, ooh, like I like you, but I want to get to know you. I want to experience who you are as a person prior to exploring you physically. I want to know your likes, your dislikes, your dreams, your aspirations. That's what this feels like. It feels like a process of genuinely getting to know somebody prior to fully diving in, okay? And I think a part of that is like, we're a bit fearful of falling in love. We're a bit hesitant about falling in love, and going slow, and this person being willing to go slow is providing some comfort. We have acceptance here as well. Everything happens for a reason. Okay, everything happens for a reason. We may be coming upon more acceptance of what has happened in our past. Then we have second chance. This relationship deserves a second chance. For some of you, that's the case. For the vast majority of you, that is not the case. Exes are exes for a reason. However, you know, sometimes things fall apart not due to the person, but due to the circumstances. So if that's the case, and you are open to this, and this person does come back into your life, perhaps that is a sign for you guys to give it another go. Okay, so I'm going to pull an astrology card, and I want to see overall, okay, what is your next healthy, happy relationship going to be like? Can we get 3 cards? What is it going to be like? Perfect. Deeply emotional, you guys. This is a deeply emotional relationship. This is the type of relationship that when you cry, your partner cries. When you're hurt, your partner's hurt. You guys may have, I don't want to call it telepathic, but you guys may have a little bit of like a telepathic connection where you can feel each other's emotions, okay? Or you can read what each other is thinking before the other says it. First card we'll go ahead and read is the 4th house. Family, home, background, comfort, cooking, inner world, real estate, shelter, self-care, rejuvenation, habits, and shell. So You guys, this person is going to be your family member. You are going to see this person as your immediate family. You are going to see this person as a foundation in your life. This person is stability. This relationship is stability. This relationship is safety. This relationship is love. You may literally want to build or have intentions to build a family with this person, okay? And then we have my beautiful babies, Cancer and Scorpio. As a Cancer with a lot of Scorpio placements, I can't help but be a little bit biased and love this combination. But anyways, we have Cancer here. This is feeling sympathetic, comforting, nostalgic, protective, intuitive, birthing, tender, nocturnal, caring, moody, receptive, lunar, sentimental, introverted, defensive, and family-oriented. Again, you guys will love this person the way that you love your family members. Obviously not exactly like you love your family members, because you will be physical with this person, but you will view this individual as your other half. You will view this individual as your family, okay? And Cancers are known for being deeply emotional, really being connected to the home. Like I said, as somebody who is a Cancer sun, there's no place I'd rather be than at home. There's no place I'd rather be than literally cozied up on my couch, snuggling with my animals. That is my favorite thing to do. I love being cozy. I love being comfortable. I love being home. I really do. So Cancer, the doula here. And then we have Scorpio, and this adds a bit of intensity to your guys' relationship. This is transformative, intense, passionate, secretive, carnal, thorough, obsessive, intimate, primal, lusty, deep, eternal, resourceful, mysterious, regenerative, compulsive, destructive, and manipulative. So when I see Scorpio show up, this does tell me that there is an intense energy between you and your partner. I also see this as intimately, there being a lot of chemistry, okay? Scorpio rules over the southern region, the groin, okay? So that is within itself representing very intimate, passionate energy. So I think the compatibility there is also very strong, all right? So overall, what do I think your next serious, healthy, happy relationship is going to be like? Number one, for a lot of you, I do think this person is coming into your life very soon. 3 months, let's stretch it to 6, but I feel like they're coming into your life very soon. I do feel like for a lot of you, you will be experiencing rejection or some type of like, you're wanting a person or you're interested in somebody and they kind of push you to the side or push you away. And there's this feeling of like, oh, I'm sad or I'm disappointed. Don't be too disappointed, you guys, because again, I do think that this other person that we're talking about is somebody who is very loving, somebody who's protective of you, somebody who works really hard to create a stable environment and to create a stable relationship. Like they want stability within their relationship. I think you two are going to see each other as family. I think you two are going to see each other as like, you are, again, my partner. You're the person that I'm choosing to spend my life with. You're the person I'm choosing to spend this time with. And I want to grow with you. I want to expand with you. Again, this feels very deeply emotional, you guys, very intense. I feel like sometimes I read relationships and they seem, at least from my perspective, very surface level, which is fine. Like some people are surface level and that's totally okay. That's not satisfying for me. And I don't think that for those of you who pick this pile, that would be satisfying for you. So this is a very emotionally satisfying connection. This is a very physically satisfying connection. It's also very stable. So I love that for you guys. I do think there's potential here for marriage and children, especially children. And yeah, that is what I have for you. Group number 1. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. I appreciate it. I'm sending so much love, and that is all I've got. So bye. Hello, group 2. Welcome to your rating. We got the zodiac dice that we will go ahead and roll right now. If you're new here, the dice are extra, it's dessert, so if your sign doesn't pop up, that's okay. This is just extra confirmation, guys. So Virgo and Gemini, hello. I fell in love with love. We have Sagittarius and Aquarius. One night when the moon was full. We have Sagittarius and Virgo again. We're gonna go ahead and roll one more time. We've got Taurus. Oh, hello, Taurus. Hello. Okay. With that being said, let's go ahead and start our shuffle. I think I want to start off with the timeline like I did in the last pile. As I said in the beginning of the reading, you guys, if you are looking for a personal reading, I will have those available at some point in August. I am moving again, so the first week of August. So unfortunately, my availability this month is going to be a little scattered. Message me. I'll let you know what I have available. I'll let you know when I can get the reading to you because again, I'm going to be moving, organizing, setting things up. So keep that in mind. Be patient with me. Can we please get a timeline for group 2 about when they are meeting this person? I am going to try to do this quickly, you guys, because I want to get basically just like the meat and potatoes of what the relationship will be like and then move on to the next pile because I want to get as many piles as I can. We have 4 years. So realistically, you guys, if you picked pile 2, this person is going to come between now and 4 years from now, okay? I'm going to get one more card for you guys, group number 2. In winter. Okay, I know a few people here where winter is very significant in regards to their love life, either for a marriage or for meeting their person. If that is you, hello, hello, hello. Getting the tarot cards. I was like, where's my deck? Okay, can we please get a message for group number 2? What is this relationship going to be like? Oh, I don't want to say that. Oh no. Okay. You guys are not going to like this and I'm so sorry about it, but I have to say it. This person, you guys, is going to push you to change your life. The situation that's coming to mind may not make sense to all of you, but if you guys have, which most people have, watched the movie Titanic, it's very much giving me like Rose and Jack, right? It's giving me a person who is deeply unsatisfied with their life, either in their romantic relationship, in their job, with their living situation, deeply unhappy with their life. And there's this feeling of dread moving forward. And I think that your next healthy, happy relationship is coming from a person, or you'll be experiencing that with a person who is motivating you to leave that relationship, to leave that job, to make the change that's necessary. I know I'm saying these very specifically, leave your job, leave your boyfriend, leave your husband, but it doesn't have to be that, guys. That's just the most basic way I can verbalize what's showing up here, right? So let's just go over the cards. We have the Chariot. This is Cancerian energy. Hello, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. This is representing pushing through difficulties, pushing through struggle. This is strength. I think a lot of people who are new to tarot think that it's very confusing that Cancer is connected to the Chariot and not the moon, but this is cardinal energy. This is, I will find a way. If there is a will, there is a way. If I have decided in my mind that I have to push forward or I have to survive, that is what I will do. So with this showing up, you guys, what this is telling me is, again, you guys are in a state when this person's coming into your life of like, I will survive, I will push through, I will do what I have to do in order to move past whatever this obstacle is. Now, I do think for a lot of you, this obstacle is heartbreak. Okay, we have the Three of Swords. This is sadness. Now, this could be romantic heartbreak, this could be heartbreak of another kind, but heartbreak is here. We have the Five of Swords, recognizing when it's time to walk away, recognizing when it's time to leave something behind. This is, I see that there's no winning in this. I see that no matter what I do, the tower is always going to fall. I see no matter what I do, like I'm ending up in the same place. I'm going in circles at this point. It feels like individually you are repeating a cycle over and over and over again, and you're just hoping that it will change. You're like, please let this change. And you hang on for so long because like you are a good person and you're dedicated to your career or you're dedicated to your partner or whatever it is that we're leaving behind, you're dedicated to it. So there's this hesitancy around leaving, and it's going to take a lot. You are going to get to a place where you feel broken before you leave. We have the Four of Swords. This is talking about rest and recharge. So I want to make it clear, I don't think you guys are cheating on your partner. I don't think you guys are making a complete and total like lifestyle shift and then getting into a relationship with this person. But I think that this person, either in preparation for them coming into your life or them being in your life, is motivation for you to cut the ties that are necessary to cut. There is a period of rest. There is a period of rest between letting go of what needs to be let go of and moving forward into this happier chapter. Okay, I'm gonna get a few more. This is literally just stating everything I just said, guys, okay? The Eight of Cups, it is walking away from something that we loved. It's saying I have to let go of you, not because I don't love you, not because I don't see your value, but because this is no longer fulfilling. It's harming me to stay here. It's harming me to continue to try to be happy in a situation where I'm miserable. And I can't keep repeating the cycle. That is what the Eight of Cups is saying, okay? Yeah, and then we have the World, so we're wrapping up cycles. I'm going to move on, guys, because this isn't diving into what this relationship is going to be like. This is diving into the circumstances of your life when you meet this person, right? And how difficult it is and how much bravery it's going to require from you to move on in order to then enter this relationship. I do feel like for those of you who pick this pile, this is your blockage. Like if you, and again, there is a longer timeline here. So that makes sense to me, guys, right? There's a longer timeline here. There's a blockage here between you and a healthy, happy relationship. And that blockage has to be addressed. For some of you, you'll be able to cut that blockage out. Hearing this could be helpful, right? And being like, okay, see what Cenus is saying. Like, I know what she's talking about and she's right. I do need to cut this off. For others of you, you may be like, I don't want to do that. Or like, I don't need to do that. And that's fair, but you will do it within the next 4 years, okay? Once this blockage is cleared, guys, I do believe you will be experiencing that happy, healthy relationship. I want to try to get information on who this person is and what the relationship itself is going to be like. So let me try to redirect the cards. Can we please get energy on what the relationship itself will be like? Yeah. And I want to be clear, guys. Again, it may not be you leaving a relationship or leaving a job. I don't know the exact situation, right? But I know that there's sadness, and I know that we dedicated our life or ourselves or our time to this situation. We feel pot committed, and we don't want to leave because we are pot committed. And that mentality is just you're going to keep going in the circle. Until you recognize that things aren't changing, the circle will continue. We have marriage here. So the healthy, happy relationship that we're talking about, you guys, is leading to marriage. For some of you, you have been in a relationship with somebody who has not wanted to or made an effort to prioritize this level of commitment. If this is something that you want, you guys, and you've been in a long-term commitment, I'm not going to tell you what to do with your life, but I just feel like if somebody... I'm going to keep my opinions to myself. Marriage is what is on the horizon for you guys when it comes to this healthy, happy relationship, okay? And I don't think you're going to have to beg this person to do this. I don't think you're going to have to wait 10 years for this person to do this. I think this person has a desire to commit in this way to you. So this relationship is moving towards sacred union. We have abundance. You've done the work. Abundance flows to you now. This is again highlighting the fact that there is work that needs to be done for this abundance to flow. There is a blockage preventing this abundance, which is again why we have that 4 years that popped up. We have vulnerability as well. It says you can be completely open with this person. This is going to be your best friend, group number 2. This relationship that you are going to be in, this person's going to feel like your best friend. This person's going to feel like, I get to relax. I can say anything. I can be myself. I don't have to filter myself. I don't have to spend my life trying to explain who I am to this person. Like, they just get me. They understand me. There are very few people in my life who I feel like get me, who understand me, regardless of like if I'm saying something in this tone or like I feel like there's very few people who get me in that way. And I love and appreciate all the individuals in my life that do, because it's not something that's necessarily easy to fully get a person. Decisions have to be made, group number 2. And this is up to you. Like, this isn't up to me to tell you, like, you're going to go left, you're going to go right. Like, that's up to you. But there is a decision that needs to be made, and not making a decision contributes to a block, right? Okay. Let's get this. Can I get 3 astrology cards to focus on what the overall relationship is going to be like for group number 2? This person, this relationship is going to encourage you to expand. And it's interesting because I did start this off by saying I feel like this is giving like Jack and Rose. And I feel, again, if you've watched Titanic, then you are aware of the story between the two of them. Jack really did encourage Rose to grow, to expand as a person. And even after he, spoiler alert, if you have not watched it, it's been like forever years, so that's on you. Once Jack died, like she still went on and lived and expanded her life and did all the things that they talked about doing. So I feel like this person, this connection is encouraging you, group number 2, to expand, to blossom, okay? This is enthusiastic, philosophical, independent, generous, ethical, seeking, happy-go-lucky, adventurous, honest, bare-backed, unbridled, experimental, lucky, boundless, traveling, risk-taking, tactless, and self-righteous. Beautiful. We have the North Node here. This is destiny, soul, school, learning curve, fulfillment, purpose, maturing, experience, futuration, North Star, process, development, practice, path, beacon, blossoming, becoming, integrity, and journey. This person is a part of your destiny. This person is playing a significant role in your destiny. And then we have sextile opportunity, collaborates, assists, explains, provides opportunity. I think this person is providing an environment for you, not to be like, oh, now that I'm with this person, I'm going to become someone completely new. But like this person's providing you with the safety and the security to be yourself to the fullest extent, to expand yourself to the fullest extent because you feel safe, because you feel secure. So, sorry. Assist, explains, provides opportunity, creates possibility for, opens doors, promises, brings insight to, communicates, welcomes, and develops. This person is welcoming your development. This person is communicating with you. Your guys' communication is really strong. Okay, I'm going to get a love letter from this person before we wrap this up, guys. Life is a cycle of changing seasons. Let us welcome each new season and surrender the past with grace. Let us remember that nothing is ever lost, for all exists eternally within our hearts. And then we have, your love life will transform when you learn to truly love yourself just as you are. You're perfect just the way you are. Accept this and you will be amazed by the changes it brings into your life. Okay. So overall, you guys, I think this is a relationship that is going to occur anywhere between now and the next 4 years. I do think that there is a significant blockage in your love life, group number 2. And I think that that blockage is something that has to be addressed prior to us being able to experience this person or being able to experience this love. There is a decision that has to be made. In that decision, I feel like the choice you need to make, or the path that makes the most sense, is going to be a path that requires you to be courageous, is a path that requires you to do something that is outside of your comfort zone. Your destiny is not in your comfort zone. Your husband, your wife is not in your comfort zone. And in getting into this relationship, this person is going to continue to encourage you to grow, to expand, to explore. This person's providing safety and stability in your life to the point where you then feel free to become the most evolved version of yourself. And that is basically all I'm getting with this. So, thank you. I hope that was helpful. I'm sending you love, and that is all I've got. So, bye. Hello, group 3. Welcome to your guys' reading. We're going to start off with our zodiac dice, all right? We've got Capricorn and Libra. If you're new here, the dice are extra, it's dessert. So if your sign doesn't pop up, that's okay. We've got Taurus and Pisces. Leo. Just Leo. Love you so much. Hello, Taurus. I see you there, Taurus. Hello. Okay. let's go ahead and get a timeline for you guys. Before I do, if you are looking for a personal reading, I will have those available some point in August, you guys. I am moving, so delays will be occurring. But as always, like if you guys want a reading, I will make time for you to have a reading at some point. Sure. With that being said, let's get a timeline for when you can expect this person to come into your life. When is group number 3 going to be meeting their next serious, happy, healthy, loving partner? In December for some of you. So this is giving winter through spring. Winter through spring. That's exciting. We do have within 5 years at the bottom of the deck. However, that didn't pop out, so we will leave that there. December to May. All right, guys. That is the timeline in which you will meet your next healthy, loving, stable partner. Can I get a message on what this relationship is going to be like? Some of you picked pile 1 and you are here to watch pile 3 as well. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, some of you guys definitely picked pile 1. So again, this will be a stable relationship, you guys. For some of you, this relationship will involve marriage. For some of you, this relationship will involve like legally binding yourselves to one another. For others of you, this could be showing up as like a hand fasting ceremony. This could be showing up as a dedication ceremony or like a reception. Maybe you're just having a party and not doing the legal stuff, but like there is going to be some type of celebration to celebrate the love between you and this person. Okay. Now we do have the 3 of Pentacles. So for some of you, you're working with this person. Like this is a coworker. This is somebody who orbits your professional life. There's so many different situations here that I don't feel confident being like, this is your coworker. But I do feel pretty confident that saying that most of you are going to meet this person in a more professional or work-like environment, okay? We have really strong emotions here. This is feeling really mature, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I do feel like the other 2 piles that I have done today, it's not that they were immature, but there was a lot more young energy there. So if you were older, let's say 30 to 45, I feel like this is more so going to be a pile that is resonating with you. The reason being is the King of Cups is representing a person who is very mature, emotions that are very mature. So this is like, I'm not going to act sporadically. I'm not going to act all over the place, up and down, hot and cold. This is consistent. This is, again, maturity. This is being really grounded and balanced with how we deal with emotional things. So I do believe that this relationship is one of significant maturity. We do have the 10 of Wands. So there's a level of inconvenience here in this relationship. Now, in my personal opinion, you guys, I think that inconvenience in a relationship is simply representing how badly do you want this person in your life? How much do you love them? Is it worth it? Love always comes at a risk, you guys. And I feel like relationships that happen in a convenient way, to me, this isn't for everybody, but to me, it's like, do you really want me, or do you want me because I'm available? Do you really love me, or do you love me because I was just there, right? Growing up, I always hated the idea of like falling in love with somebody that I went to high school with, because to me, that's like, you like didn't get to explore the world. You didn't expand. You didn't grow. Like, you met me in high school and then we just stayed together. Like, and no shade to anybody who's done that. No shade. But it begs the question of like, was I chosen or was I settled for? And the 10 of Wands for me is representing, I have to work really hard to carry this load. This is an inconvenience. This is not an easy thing to pursue. So I'm seeing this relationship as one where we deeply desire one another, regardless of the obstacles or the inconveniences that it may render on our life. Inconveniences, you guys, could mean you guys live 45 minutes away from each other. Inconveniences could be you guys had previous marriages, or perhaps, I don't want to call children inconveniences, but like, right, we still have a connection to our ex because we have kids. That's not right. Again, children, I don't want to call children inconveniences, but like there's baggage. There's more there than just like, here's me and like I'm available to you and we live 10 minutes away and this is just super easy. It's like, no, I have to carve out time. I have to be really intentional about how I pursue this. I have to make sure that if I have kids, like, when's the proper time to introduce you to my children? When's the proper time to merge our families together? Things like this. So there's a level of inconvenience in this relationship, but I don't think that that is a testament to the lack of love. I think it's a testament to how much you two love each other because you are willing to rise above those inconveniences. We have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands, you guys, is representing looking out to the future. So I believe that for those of you who pick this pile, if you're younger, pick a different pile, please, because I don't necessarily feel like this is for you. If you are older, I do feel like this is representing a person that you can see yourself building with, a person that you can see yourself structuring your life with. Can I have a message? We have community. So again, I believe that you guys are meeting this person through some type of like work environment, community environment, something like that. We do have a gift. So we are seeing this person as a blessing. This could also be representing, right, the fact that we're meeting them in December. We're exchanging gifts. We're exchanging presents, things like this. We have despair here, which I have to pull a card on, you guys, because despair is a heavy energy. The concern could be that if you are meeting in a workplace environment, that you may be receiving repercussions for pursuing this relationship. The reason I'm saying that is because we have not hiring in the back. So again, there may be a situation where like you guys meet at work, or you guys connect at work, and then the company finds out, or your boss finds out, or your coworkers find out, and it creates inconveniences in the workplace that could lead to you or this person changing jobs. Can I have a message? Again, I do think that there's a level of maturity here within this connection. We have spirit guides here. Spirit guides guide us in the right direction that is best for not our happiness, but for our growth, for our evolution as a soul. We also have answers. Interesting. Some of you guys may be seeking out answers, right? Watching a lot of tarot readings, perhaps trying to connect to your spirit guides to get answers on when this person's coming. My best advice I can give you guys, if you are wanting a partner, is to actively pursue love in your life and stop thinking about the when. Like, live your damn life. I really, really feel like when we hyper focus on when is this person coming, what should I look out for? I understand how those things can be helpful, but I also do think that it hinders us from naturally doing things that we would do if we didn't have that information. So let go a little bit, have fun, but actively pursue love. Actively put yourself in situations where you're meeting people. Actively play a role in your dating life. Don't just, on a Friday night, come home, sit on the couch and be like, I'm gonna watch, I don't know, CSI for the millionth time. I've never watched CSI in my life. I don't know why I said that. Anyways. Okay. Can we get information on what this relationship's going to be like? We have integrity. Again, it's because you both are mature. There's integrity within this relationship. There's respect within this relationship. Does this situation align with your morals and values? You guys aren't getting into this relationship because of lust or because of physical attraction. Yes, physical attraction could play a role, but it's like we're not getting into a relationship based on the fact that we think this person's hot. Like, we're not. You guys are too grown for that. You guys are too mature for that. You are asking the tough questions. What are your religious beliefs? What's your political affiliations? Do you have a criminal record? What's your credit score? Are you divorced? Do you have kids? Like, you're asking the serious questions. Do you want kids? Do you believe in divorce? What are your thoughts around cheating? What are your thoughts around this or that? Like, so many different things, right? You guys aren't playing it safe. You guys aren't focusing on this relationship. Oh my God, there's hair in my mouth, guys. I'm so sorry. You guys aren't looking at this relationship from a surface level. You guys are looking at this relationship as grown adults. You're looking at this as like, no, this is the rest of my life. I need to make sure that you check out, okay? So love that for you guys. We have longing. Someone is secretly yearning for you. So again, you guys, this could be somebody within your inner circle, okay? Your friend group, co-workers, longing. They are secretly yearning for you, okay? Can I please get some information on what this relationship will be like? So again, there is sacrifice within this relationship, you guys. We have a dark deal, wrong decision, incorrect direction. We also have kiss, the sublimation of love, eternal loyalty, noble sacrifice. I don't think the dark deal is literally representing a dark deal. It's representing the inconvenience or the things that we have to sacrifice for love, okay? So for some of you, this is going to be this person comes from a religious or cultural background that your family doesn't approve of, but you love this person. You adore that. You want to build a life with this person, but maybe your family's like iffy on them. Again, you work with them and it could jeopardize your relationships in your workplace. I do think you guys have a level of loyalty to each other where it does kind of feel like, I know that this is not going to be an easy road ahead for us, but I love you and I'm choosing you, and I would rather deal with my family being unhappy or with our coworkers treating us weird. I would rather deal with that than to be without you. That's what that feels like to me, guys. We also have misunderstanding, misinterpretation, misinformation, ineffective communication. Okay, so this is going to be really important, guys, okay? Speak what you mean, okay? Or say what you mean, okay? Don't beat around the bush. I think it's really important for this group specifically to be super, super clear on your morals, on your values, on where you see your future going, on what you want for your life long term. These conversations are so, so important because I do feel like this is a group where it's like, I'm not playing around anymore. Like, I'm ready. Time is a ticking. We have secret help as well. This is keeping secrets, anonymous, and goodwill. I think this is the level of trust that is being exhibited in this relationship. I do believe that you guys will share secrets with one another. You guys will be in a situation where you kind of lean on each other emotionally to provide support in which you don't feel like you're getting it in other places. I will say this, guys. If you are working with this person, I want to encourage you, if they are in a relationship or married, please do not do anything that is going to harm another woman. Please do not do anything that's going to harm another man. I am very against cheating. I am not a fool to believe that like everybody watching this is also extremely against cheating, but I don't think that anything that is built on lies and deceit and secrets can stand the test of time. And this is a healthy, happy relationship. And I think the way that we maintain the healthiness and the happiness of this relationship is through being extremely transparent and through navigating the obstacles or the inconveniences of this connection. Now, I want to say this as well because I know some of you are upset by what I just said. Not all of you are going to be in a situation where it's like this person's married. Again, it could just be that this is a coworker. It could be that this person's in your friend group and it's making the friend group feel awkward, or things like this. So just make sure that you're really communicating in a crystal clear fashion. Not surprised that you're here. Can I please get some more information on what this relationship will be like? This relationship is also going to add to your growth, group number 3. We have Saturn, which I do love Saturn. This is wisdom. So discipline, structure, time, responsibility, tests, ambition, difficulty, restraint, grounding, practicality, self-control, tradition, realism, container, bones, maturity, gravity, and scaffolding. So with all of this, you guys, ultimately, this is everything that I've said. This is going to be a relationship in which there are obstacles. I know this is supposed to be your next happy, healthy relationship. I don't think that this takes away from the happiness or the health of this relationship. I think that this adds to the realistic aspects of relationships with humans, right? Humans are complicated. Life is complicated. There are complications within this relationship. The love between the two of you is pure. The bond between the two of you is pure. So keep that in mind. I also want to say this, you guys, Saturn teaches us hard lessons. And I do think that through this, we are learning really important, really valuable lessons. And through those lessons, I do think this relationship has the ability to become stronger on the other side of those lessons. We've got Uranus. This relationship is going to be one that changes your life, group 3. Breakthroughs, brainstorming, originality, insight, awakening, technology, innovation, humanitarianism, reform, surprise, freedom, experimentation, unexpected, rapture, edge, and diversity. Lightning. Then we have Virgo, the alchemist. Okay, so methodical, aligned. You and this person are aligned. You and this person are very similar. The darkness in them or the complications in their life may be very reflective of your own baggage or your own inconveniences in your life, right? So methodical, aligned, ritualistic, efficient, insightful, healthy, dutiful, discerning, witchy, subtle, pure, refined, accurate, solitary, critical, nervous, and perfectionist. Okay, group number 3. For a lot of you, you will be meeting this person or engaging romantically with this person between the months of December and May, okay? I do also believe, you guys, that there is baggage within this relationship, and it's not between like the two of you. It's not you two hurting each other or creating baggage with each other, but it's things that have happened in your past, again, such as being co-workers or being in the same friend group or going through a divorce or living 45 minutes away from each other. That creates a bit of inconvenience, difficulties, restrictions in this relationship that cause you guys to have to really communicate clearly. Be very vulnerable with one another. Make sure that you're both on the same page. I almost think that this Saturn energy is the reason why this relationship is going to be as stable as it will be, because you guys are going through this, right? Because you are going through the wisdom and the lessons of Saturn, you have this stability within this connection. I do think ultimately this relationship is changing your life. I do think it's changing your life for the better. I think it's teaching you love. I think it's teaching you patience. I think it's teaching you boundaries, right? I think it's teaching you how to communicate and stand up for yourself and voice your opinion and voice your needs. So I think it's really important. And I do think that you guys will enjoy it. And I'm sorry if this was heavy. But that's what I have for you guys. Group number 3. Thank you so much. I love you. That's all I got. Hello, group number 4. Welcome to your reading. We're going to start off with the zodiac dice. If you're new here, the dice is extra. It's dessert. We've got Aquarius and we've also got Libra. Hello, Aquarius. Hello, Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising. We've got Gemini and we've got Sag. Sun, Moon, Rising. Aquarius and Scorpio. Hello, Scorpio. Hello, Aquarius. One more. We've got Libra again. All right. Hello, hello, hello. Starting us off, you guys, I do want a timeline for you of when you can expect this person. When can group number 4 expect? Ooh, this is a lot. This is a lot. Okay. Okay. This kind of makes sense. So in April, on a Wednesday, On a cloudy day, on a windy day. I feel like April, at least in New York, it's like, it makes sense for it to be windy and cloudy and blah. Show love within a year, okay? Within a year. I'm gonna say this could be 2026, 2027, okay? Show, because within a year, like, yeah, but April is not, I guess April kind of would be like falling within that year frame. So perhaps next April, 2026 could be when you are meeting this person. Depending on when you're seeing this, obviously. Let's go ahead and get some more. Can I get some information on what this relationship will be like for group 4? We have the 8 of Wands. Okay. Okay, this is going to be a fast, exciting relationship. The 8 of Wands is representing movement. So very quickly or very early on, this relationship is going to be filled with passion, excitement, exhilaration, okay? Wanting to make things official quickly. Can I have a message for group 4? We have the 2 of Pentacles. We also have the Empress. So the 2 of Pentacles is talking about creating balance, and the Empress is talking about abundance. She's fertility. She is feminine energy. She's so beautiful. I love this card. So with the 2 of Pentacles showing up, you guys, the 2 of Pentacles, like I said, it is bringing about that balance within the relationship. Sometimes I do see the 2 of Pentacles as like yin and yang. The reason being is there's usually like a sun and a moon depicted in the 2 of Pentacles. So the sun, the moon, dark, light, yin, yang, balance. Balance. So interesting. Love that. Fertility could be showing up here for some of you as well. So having a child with this person potentially. The Knight of Swords. So I don't want to say you guys are rushing into this relationship, but it does seem like a relationship or a connection that forms very quickly. Like, it doesn't necessarily seem to me like this is like a slow burn. It does, at least to me, appear to be a relationship that develops rather quickly for you guys, or the emotions develop rather quickly. I would also like to say this. I don't think that you guys are jumping into this frivolously or stupidly. Like, I think things are developing quickly, but I think that we have reasonable, like a reasonable idea or reasonable reasons as to why we're jumping into this so quickly. Perhaps recognizing the compatibility between you and this person, or recognizing the similarities between you and this person. And you know how they say, like, when you meet the right person, you're just gonna know, like, you'll just know. It's almost giving that, like, things are moving quickly, but it feels like we're doing so in a reasonable way. Like, it makes sense that we're doing this. 10 of Pentacles, yeah, it makes sense that we're doing this. The 10 of Pentacles is talking about an investment, a sacrifice, okay? So this is a relationship in which very early on we are investing in one another. We see potential for growth. This is not something that necessarily is going to be evident right away, but as time goes on, this relationship will continue to grow, will continue to develop, and I do believe that that is leading to you and this person looking back and being like, I'm so happy that I made the leap. I'm so happy that I made the investment in us. Okay, sure. With that being said, can I get a message for group? We have the Fish here. So you just know group number 4. You meet this person and something in your soul is calling you to them. Something in your soul is like, this person's different. And it's not like, oh, like I just fell in love with their beautiful blue eyes. It's not that. It's not like, wow, they're just, their body is blah, blah, blah. Like, it's not that. It's something is pulling you to them. Something is emotionally drawing. And I feel like you can read this person in a way that, at least for them, feels like nobody else like reads me like this. This is gonna sound weird. You're tickling something in them, or you're touching something inside of them that has not been touched before, or something that's very hard to reach inside of them. It feels like you are pulling out emotion that they have buried, or you're resurrecting emotions that they have not experienced for a significant period of time. And the investment that you both are making in the relationship, the way you're taking this really seriously super early on, I do think is playing a role in like feeling like, okay, like I'm taking this seriously, so I'm willing to spend X amount of money on this first date, or I'm taking this relationship seriously, so I'm willing to be really vulnerable and open up and like tell them about my trauma, or tell them about my dreams, my aspirations. Like I'm willing to be vulnerable. I'm willing to put it all out on the table because I feel so right with this person. Now I want to say this, guys. I want to say this. Be careful. Be careful, because this is such a terrifying situation to me, and I never, ever, ever want to mislead a young woman or a young man down a path that's destructive. Be careful. Be careful. If you have bad taste in men, if you have bad taste in women, meaning you are constantly attracting people who are toxic, who are harming you emotionally, mentally, physically, baby, I'm not saying you can't trust your intuition ever, but like we gotta work on our root. We gotta work on our foundation before we... I cut that out because I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, and I don't want anyone to take that offensively. Put your whole heart in it. We'll just use that word. Be careful is what I'm trying to say. Be careful. Nice. Okay, so this is talking about being really resourceful, guys, okay? This does feel like a younger group. This feels like people with a lot of younger energy. Now, I don't want to say that's a bad thing because it's not. I just think that you and this person are building together. It doesn't feel like two adults who are mega established. It feels like two young people who are like figuring out life together and being resourceful together. And yeah, starting from scratch, starting from ground zero, which is interesting because I feel like the last pile was like very mature people who have large bank accounts and a 401k and are planning for retirement and possibly have children. And this pile feels more young. It feels more like we're willing to kind of just jump into things and like rah, you know? Okay, we're gonna move forward. Sorry, guys. Can I have... If you are older, you may be interested in other piles because this does feel very full energy, but I love it. So soulmate, guys, see, your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you. Like I said, there's something that is pulling you to this person, and I don't want to plant the seed of doubt in you. I don't want to do that. You will know when you meet this person. You will know, but not every person you meet is your soulmate. Not every person you date is your soulmate. Not every person you enter into a talking phase is your soulmate. I need to find out how we can separate those people from your soulmate, because I do think, again, that there's this very intuitive, like, oh no, there is something different, but I'm concerned that you guys may be led astray, because it does feel, again, like young energy. We have pull the plug. No, unplug. Working less will help strengthen your relationship. So taking time to have fun, be intentional about spending time with one another. Can I have a message? A journey. And I think you guys are going on this journey together. This is giving me the energy of two people who meet and they buy their first home together. They are the first people that they live with outside of like their family or like a roommate. It's like you're the first partner that I moved in with. You're the first person that I bought a house with. You're my first fiance. You're my first husband. You're my first wife, right? It feels like you guys are having a lot of firsts with each other. It feels like you guys are building a future together from ground zero. That's what I'm getting from this. This journey could indicate that there are cultural differences between the two of you and that there will be a journey to meet. We have wise, trustworthy, caring, and optimistic. I do think you guys are very optimistic about this relationship when this person comes into your life. And I do think this person is wise and trustworthy and caring. They are all these things. But Unfortunately, you guys, in the year 2025, we do have a lot of wolves who are pretending to be sheep. And I think it's important to protect yourself. We have Oath to the Moon. This is vows of love, okay? So I think that there is marriage on the horizon for a lot of you who picked pile number 4. I think this will happen very quickly. This feels romantic. This feels like I met my soulmate and 6 months later, like, we're married. How much can change in a year? That's what this feels like. How much can change in a year? Like, there's so much that is changing for you guys between when you meet this person and a year from that point. Like, so much is changing. So much. Okay, I'm gonna pull some astrology cards, and then I didn't pull the bowl for anybody else or letters, but I am gonna pull it for you guys. So where is the astrology deck that I want to use? Bleep, 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 bleep. I guess we're not using it. We will use this one. That is just fine. Can I get a message for... Okay, we have the Sun, Chiron, Friends. Okay. You guys may meet this person online, and I am saying that because we have the 11th house. This is the 11th house of friendship, you guys, but the 11th house can also be connected to like social media, dating apps, things like that. So keep that in mind. You could be meeting them through social media, dating apps, things like that. I also would say that you guys could be meeting this person through friends. We have the Sun. Now, the Sun is representing masculine energy, father energy, protective energy, moving forward, trying to progress, right? So having this show up, it does, again, confirm for me that this relationship is a relationship where you guys are genuinely like wanting to progress the relationship forward quickly. You guys may want to have children very early on as well. I don't want to say the couple that comes to mind, but it is kind of giving me like Nara Smith and Lucky Blue. I don't know the dynamics of their relationship. I don't know the inner workings of their relationship. I don't know. Maybe it's toxic. I don't freaking know, guys. But it's giving me like we met, we got married, we had babies. Like, it's feeling very like things are moving very quickly. That's what it feels like to me. And it's not, again, it's not because you guys are being silly or stupid or like young and dumb. It's because you feel this soul connection with this person, but I just want to make sure that it is this person and not somebody else. Chiron healing. This relationship could be very healing, not just for you, but also for this person. Now, I do want something symbolically to help us decipher how you will know that it's this person. How will group 4 know? Ruthlessness and conviction with the Assassin. Ruthlessness and conviction. This person does not mince their words. This person literally speaks in a way that is so assertive and so powerful. When they say something, when they believe something, they believe it with their whole selves. This person is not the kind of person who is sketchy. This person's not the kind of person who's shady. This person's not the kind of person who's like, oh, like if you go like, oh, what are you doing next weekend? Oh, I'm not doing anything. I don't have any plans. I would like to see you. Or, oh yeah, like I'm gonna go see my mother. I'm gonna go to the library, right? Like, this person's, I don't know why I'm using this as an example, guys. This person's very transparent and their words mean something. So my advice to you guys when you meet somebody who's piquing your interest, are their words aligning with their actions? Are they saying they want to see you but then not making any plans? If they are, that's not this person. Do they say that they care about the environment but they go out of their way to litter? Like, that's not your person. This person's words align with their actions, and they are very loud about what they believe in. This person's not shy or meek when it comes to who they are. I hate saying this because I know some people are going to get mad. I don't bring up Harry Potter at all in any of my readings anymore because I hear people. But it is almost giving me like the characteristics of like a Gryffindor. It's giving me the characteristics of somebody who is unapologetically themselves, somebody who's brave, somebody who, again, like their words align with their actions. We have the Hound, loyalty, chains, promises. Like I said, their words mean something, and they will show that to you. If you're guessing in your head, does this person like me? They don't. The answer is they don't. If you're like, he said he wants to see me, but then he's not making, that's not this person. That's not this person. Please trust me. This person, when they say something, they follow through. There's follow through to their words. Their words hold weight. The Scholar, investigation, research. I'm gonna leave that there. Do what you want to do with that. If you want to do some investigation or some background checks, especially if you're meeting them online. If you're meeting them online, screw that. You have to do a background check, period. Do that background check. Don't even care. We have the Twins, self-protection, dual natures. Interesting. You guys are very yin and yang. You guys are the masculine and the feminine. I don't care if you're a boy and a boy, a girl and a girl, a blah, 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 blah. I don't care. You are the masculine and the feminine. These are two opposite energies coming into union. You guys are this, and this is why you feel this pull to them. You two have so much in common. You guys have so much in common. I think the way you guys go about expressing it may be different, but you guys have a lot in common. I'm gonna go ahead, quickly pull some letters from the bowl. Some letters. Some notes from the bowl. I don't want to pull too many, guys. We have it's baking. This is representing waiting. A waiting period, guys, okay? Versatile. Limbo. This is, again, waiting. We are in a waiting period, guys. We have early 20s. Like I said, this is young energy. If you are older and you're offended by that, I'm sorry to inform you, but like, that's the energy that's coming up. Both of you feel, and it's not like one person's older, one person's younger. That could be the case, but you both have very young energy. We have strangers. We have 6-2, a heart-shaped face, 2028, misunderstood, large eyes, and standing out. I will do letters for you guys. I am running out of steam, but guys, these are the letters that came out for you guys. Go and see if you can find your name, initials. If you know this person, which I don't think you do, but names and initials could be here. Words of significance. I am very tired. This took a lot out of me, guys. I know you guys can't tell, but I have stopped multiple times throughout the duration of this reading to like call the electric company, call the moving company, on the phone with this person, on the phone with that person. And I'm like, okay, I just want to give a reading to my people. So I'm very tired. Not literally, I'm like, you know, but I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much, Group 4, for letting me read for you. I'm sending you love, kisses, kisses. Enjoy the rest of your day.